kitchen, and I'm the one and only Orit. Thank you so much for all my supporters and my viewers, and I can't wait to show you what I have in store for you today. So just a reminder, I'm not a professional cook, so some things that are a bit unclear, I'm sorry, okay? And so what I'm making today is Polo Bahgalee, okay? So it's rice with lima beans and dill, and it's just really delicious, and it's one of the actual major Iranian rice that they have on the table when there's parties and things like that. It's one of the go-tos that people like to eat with fish or just alone. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, okay? So come on over here. What I have is I have my boiling water. So if you go on my, I believe in my second or third episode, I have a thing called opkish rice, which is parboiled rice. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So just take a look at that rest episode so you can get a hang of it, okay? So I'm gonna have it, so you see how it looks like right now, okay? So when I'm gonna put it in the hot boiling water, I'm gonna add some salt in it. Now, not just some, a couple of spoonfuls, okay? Because you want it to be nice and a bit salty, okay? So I'm gonna add my rice, okay? Now, the rice that I put is about 2 cups of raw grain rice, okay? Normally they say that about half a cup of rice is good for 1 person, okay? Now, it looks like it's not a lot of rice, but when it becomes parboiled after a couple of minutes, it gets fluffier and the rice it's enlarged, okay? So I'm just gonna let it do its thing, okay? And I'll come back to it in a little bit later, and then I'll show you what to do next in making the Bahgalee polo. Okay guys, be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been about, I would say, almost 10 minutes. Now, I just wanna see if it's ready or not, okay? So if you can't tell, put it in your mouth. So it's a little hard still, but not super soft, okay? So I would just leave it there a little bit longer. Now, you don't want it to be super, super soft because then when you cook it, it can get mushy, okay? So I'm gonna let this go a little bit longer. But while that's going, I wanted to show you my lima beans, okay? So there are different kinds, okay? And so this is the one from the Middle Eastern market. Now, there's different kinds. There's one by the brand called Sadaf. That one's pretty good too. But this one, as you can see, it said broad beans double peeled. So apparently the double peeled one tastes better than the other kinds. But the Sadaf brand, again, is okay too. Okay, and there's also lima beans that are smaller. Those look really cute, but they may not have the full flavored effect as a bigger size lima beans does. Okay, now with this Polo Bahgalee, the rice with the lima beans, it needs to grasp its flavor. When you put it in your mouth, it's very flavorful, okay? And the reason that it is, one of the major tricks is that it's good to put the lima beans in the hot boiling water with the rice, okay? So about 2 minutes before the rice is done, put the lima beans in here and let it do its thing for another 2 minutes, right? And then toss it and pour hot, cold water to it, okay? So I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Okay, now, you don't want all of it, okay? Again, I only put 2 cups of water, okay? Oh, big bunch right there. Okay, so this is how that's all frozen out. So let me show you the pieces here. Okay, so these are the lima beans here, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that in here. And I feel like I need a little bit more there. So I'm going to toss a little bit more, guys, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so welcome back. So I put some lima beans, and I'm like, okay, did I put enough? Not enough. So I just went like this, and I'm like, okay, majority of the spoonfuls that I have beans. Now, you could put more lima beans, less lima beans, whatever floats your boat, okay? So my rice, as you can see, is nice and fluffy and softer as I put it in my mouth. So it's ready to go, okay? So I'm gonna go here, follow me, Gabby. I'm gonna toss it in here. Just like in my episode, like episode 2 that I did for the parboiled rice, I'm doing the exact same thing. The only difference was I just put the lima beans, okay? So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm going to rinse it with some cool water so that it stops from cooking. Okay, I'm going to let this soak, kind of let the water come out, okay? So I'm just going to let it sit here, okay? Now, come on with me, guys. Oh, and by the way, you guys, this is, again, as I showed a couple of times already, this is the rice that I use, and I can find it in a Middle Eastern market. Now, if you have another rice or the rice from Trader Joe's, that's a-okay as well. But this is the one that I like. This is the texture and everything is what I was looking for in my rice. Now, I want to put my rice in a rice cooker, okay? You can also do it over stovetop. You just have to keep your eye on that, okay? Now, as you can see, my rice cooker has 4 different dials. And you can go to 3 or you can go to 4. For example, if you're having guests over, right now you can go over 3. And then when they arrive, you can turn it to 1 dial, okay, which would be 4. 1 dial, and that will just warm it up, make your crispy rice a little extra crispy, okay? But for me, I'm going to just put it at the dial number 3, and it takes up to 45 minutes to an hour for the rice to be ready, okay? I put it in a rice cooker because I don't want to worry about it. It's just going to do its thing, and that way I can know that my rice hopefully should be nice and brown and crispy the way I want it to be, okay? Now, you can just put the rice in here and put oil and water and let us do its thing. You could put some saffron. You mix a little bit of saffron with hot water. You put it on top, or you to make it a little bit more flavorful, add a little bit more color to it. Okay. Or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something new. Okay. So I'm getting my potatoes. I'm gonna make it round. Before, if you saw in the past, I made it more oval, but now I want to make it circular, okay, like so. And I want to make my tadik, my crispy rice part, with potatoes instead of just rice alone. Now, I want to make it pretty thanks to my mother-in-law. She tried this and I loved it. So I want to give it a try with you guys. So what you do is you get parsley. Only parsley, no other, no tarragon, no whatever. The reason why is because those will burn, okay? So you get parsley, okay? And I took a little piece of it off, and you can do it like this. You get this, put it nicely flat like this. Gabby, follow me. Take it, and you flip it over, and make sure the potato is on it, and voila, okay? And again, you get another piece. Okay, I like this piece, you know, whatever. You get it, a little small piece, make it all nice and cute. Again, take it, put it flat down, okay? Now, also, when you do this, what would be a good idea is I like to, and I don't want to use my saffron, but I want to give it a little bit of a color to it, okay, guys? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, there you go, come with me, put some turmeric in it. So that will give the tadik, potato part, a nice little golden color to it, okay? And always with rice, even in the rice cooker, you're going to need to add some water to it, okay? And I'm going to give it a nice shake, 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 shake. And again, I messed up on my, this, no problem. Actually, let's switch it around. The bigger one's gonna go with the bigger parsley. The little one's gonna go with the little parsley. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so finished up with the potatoes. So Gabby, take another glance in there for me. So that's my final outcome, okay? So each of them have a bit of the parsley to it, okay? Now back to the rice. So I let the water come out of the rice, okay? And now you're gonna put a mixture of fresh dill that I put in the food processor and dry dill. Now, you don't have fresh dill, no biggie. You can just use all dry dill if you'd like. But I like to combine them together. It gives them more of a flavor to it, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit of my fresh. Now you add a little at a time, you know, because you don't know how much you need. Neither do I, okay? Remember, I'm just like you guys. I have to go slowly until I figure out what I want, okay? So I put a certain amount, and you have to mix it really well because you see they're all squished together. Gabby, you smell it? I can smell the dill, guys. I love the smell of dill. Okay, now I'm gonna add more. I'm not happy with what I have. I'm gonna add a bit more of this, a little bit more of that, and again, mix it up. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Haha. All right, guys. So I think I'm good. I'm just gonna finish this up. I'd rather get rid of all the fresh ones. There we go. Give it a nice go. Then once I mix it up really well, that's it. I'm gonna put it in my rice cooker. Okay, so Gabby, let's put this in our rice cooker now. So you want to do a nice layer on top of it first to cover all the holes between your potatoes. Yeah. Remember, I made an episode using dill as well with only green peas, polo nochot. So make sure you guys take a look at that if you haven't done so. That's really, really easy to make as well. Okay, but again, like I said, this is one of the popular rices that people make when they have guests over. So if you're having people over this week, maybe you can give this a try and impress your friends and family. And you know, it's not that hard, as you can see. And you know, if you think it is, I guarantee you, when you make it one time, you're gonna say, oh, that's it? Literally, that's it. You just have to keep an eye on your rice when you put it in the parboil. Okay, so again, guys, this is about 2 cups. So you see 2 cups, it's actually a lot. Okay, so I kind of made it like a mountain style. Okay, but all around the edges, everywhere is covered with my rice. Okay, I got some stuck here. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, and then just like how you make regular rice in the slow cooker, I'm going to plug it in. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. And I'm going to puncture some holes that will help with the you know, the circulation of the heat in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil. I use grapeseed oil. Now you can use other types of oil. Other places use butter instead. But many of us, we eat meat, and so we don't want to mix meat with dairy. So we put oil in it instead. So that's it, guys. I did that. I'm going to place it to number 3. Again, you guys can go to number 4. But I'm good with number 3. Now, all rice cookers are not created equal, unfortunately. So you may need to use it one time to figure out how your rice cooker works. But with mine, a 3 or 4 should be fine. So I'll be back within another 45 minutes to an hour and let you know how it looks like. Okay, guys? Peace. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's done. So basically, remember, I put it in 3 and then it just slowly turtled itself. And it went to off, and now it's done. So it did take about 45 minutes for it to be ready, okay? And throughout the whole time, it just started such a wonderful aroma around the house, okay? So that's how it looks like. So now I have my serving dish, and basically I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in here. And what I wanna do is to flip it afterwards, or if you have a round serving dish, you can just get this and flip everything together, and I'm hoping that everything will come out evenly and nice and pretty. Now my dish might be a bit too big, but this will do. So I'm planning to take this to my mother-in-law's house. So hopefully she'll be proud of my tadik. Okay. Now there's just 2 cups. It's not a lot, right? Okay, so now this is the tricky part. I'm hoping that it'll come up nice and pretty without it sticking. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Flip. Ta-da! See, it's empty. Nothing's in there. So let's see how. Look how pretty it looks, you guys. Yeah, Gabby, look what we did. All right. Looks like art. Yeah, it's like art, right? So there you go, guys. If you guys do this, please, please, please take a picture and send it to me. I would really appreciate it so I can give you guys a shout out. It makes me really happy seeing people doing it and follow my directions and how happy everything turns out. It makes me like I did something, you know what I mean? I helped you guys, you know. It makes me feel good inside, and I like it, you know, as a mom, as a you know, just a girl, and I cook something and I work so hard on it. I want it to be successful, and then when I see you guys do and how successful and how happy you guys are, it makes me happy. Okay, so I'm getting a little emotional here. Anyway, so this is it, you guys. This is how you make Polo Bahgalee. Okay, so I'm gonna let you see how it is. Okay, so then where's the Bahgalee here? So here's the Bahgalee or the lima beans, okay, and then it's mixed with the dry and fresh dill, okay, and you know, and there's your crispy tadik. So perfect, everything nice and soft and flavorful with the dill and everything. And I hope that you guys like your dish. This is it, you guys. So thank you so much for watching Orit's Kitchen, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.